There's flies and all the
Yeah,
crap out
just
of me.
ignore the fly, guys.
If
I
there's a
don't
fly,
know where
sorry
how
guys,
it
because
came from.
it's summer and the flies are wild in summer in Auckland, in New Zealand in general. So if you guys see a fly,
forgive us.
yeah, forgive us, please.
I want to feel that beat, and we can ride the boogie.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're back once again with another video for you guys. Maybe you can explain.
So the video today we actually got it from the YouTubers Rissa and Kwan. The video is reacting to unpopular relationship opinions. We thought it would be a very good video for us because as we were watching their video, we noticed ourselves reacting to the opinions that they had too. So shout out to them, by the way. We love their videos, and that's where we get our influence from, or one of the channels anyway.
Yeah.
But before we get there, we have a little celebration that's happening at the moment. Kelsey is starting a new job on Monday. So everyone comment down below, say congratulations. So we're just having a little celebration between the two of us at home.
That's why
we
have
a little
this
bit of
juice.
Juice.
Cheers.
I'm extremely proud of her, honestly. From searching for a job to finding a job within literally the first interview. Yeah, crazy. So proud of her. Congrats.
I'm gonna look closer.
Nice. Okay, let's get into the video.
Okay.
So, a woman builds a man more than he builds her. What's your opinion on that?
So my opinion, I don't fully agree with that. I think it's, in a healthy relationship, I think it should be equal.
But in general, what do you think? Yes, in a healthy relationship, I agree. But in general, what do you think?
But it depends on the woman. Like it really
depends on the woman, and it depends on the man.
Yeah,
it depends on both. I don't think either one does it more. I think that in I wouldn't say in history, but in general, I think people could say that women build men up more. But I think that that man has to be open and willing to want to be built and want to be molded. And if that's not the case, then in 5 years' time, that man's going to be the same as he was when they first met. It doesn't matter how strong that woman is.
And also, I don't think it has anything to do with, like, say, just for example, the woman is building up the man in this situation, right? I don't think it has anything to do with her specifically, purposely building him up, like being like, I'm gonna mold him. Like, I feel like because in a healthy relationship, I feel like because maybe she brings and offers a certain amount of stuff and like a good quality human and lifestyle, maybe that it influences the man to like want to do better, and in that way that's how she builds him up, and like vice versa.
Every man cheats.
Okay, this is not true.
As it should be.
Yes, we have a living example right here, and I know many guys in relationships who like haven't cheated.
As a guy that does not cheat and has not cheated in my previous relationship and my current relationship, it annoys the hell out of me when there's this narrative online that all men cheat. It's like, no, the men that you are with cheat. The men that you hang out with or associate with cheat. Not all men. So if that's who you are associating with and you choose to be around, that's on you. Don't generalize a whole bunch of other men into that BS, because that's not it. That's what I want to say. Thanks. Women can't be the head of the house, hold and carry the financial weight. Let me answer this.
Okay, go.
As a man, let me answer this one. I don't agree. Straight up, I do not agree. I grew up in a household where, with a mother that was extremely switched on financially. Not saying that, so obviously salaries fluctuate and husband earns more, wife earns more, whatever it is, they earn the same, whatever it is. So people's situations fluctuate. But what I'm saying to you is, I grew up with a mother that was switched on financially, and handled all the finances of the household. Obviously with my dad's help when she needed it, but yeah. So I don't agree with that. I think there are many women that can play that role, and I think the idea of the man playing that role is like, I'm just talking about, because there's still the whole man of the house like idea. I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about, like, can a woman play that role? 100%. They can.
So you think she can play both, like head of the house and
If
financial?
I think women could. I do think, but do I think it is important to have a strong male figure in the house? I do think so.
Yeah.
It's not that I'm saying that, again, equality, like literally, like everything that most of my answers are about equal situations.
But yeah, there's just
you get what I'm saying?
But the thing is, some situations just can't be equal.
In what way?
Like, no, actually,
What? Sorry.
they can. Huh?
Sorry, I just want to interrupt. When I say equal, I mean like both men or women can play that role. Like
Yeah,
they can be the head of the house.
Yeah, well, I agree, because my mom did that.
Yeah.
Like with my dad, she also handled the finances, just like your mom.
Yeah.
She did that as well. So
Sorry.
our moms are switched on. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, equal is difficult for men and women because we have different roles. So like there is certain times where people can kind of swap over, but certain things just.
No, I think if there's two people in a household, a man and a woman, mother and father, husband and wife, I think then roles need to be played. Like people need to decide on their roles on what they want, how they want to play.
Doesn't mean you can't cross over every now and
Yeah.
then.
Of course, agreed.
But
But I'm specifically thinking in like a one-parent household. I think a man can do what a woman does, or has to do what a woman does.
And a woman has to do it.
Again, don't twist this the wrong way, because we still need women, we still need men in households to play. Children to see those roles, but
the dynamic.
But if it is a one-parent household, then I do think the one gender can play the other role if need be.
Yeah.
Not maybe
It's
to the
just
same
hard,
standard.
Yeah, but it's it's definitely harder.
Yeah.
But it can be done.
Yeah. Couples don't need to post with each other on social media. This is a good topic. Good talking point for me, because I have a lot to say, but I'll let you start.
I feel like if you like both don't have an Instagram or don't have a social media, then like it's fine. If you're not active on social media, you don't have to post because you were never there anyways, so it's fine. I feel like if you do have an account, I don't think you need to post the person every single day or all the time, but just making other people on there aware that you have a person is nice, because then they can't say, oh, I never knew,
So I think the key thing you said was making people aware that you have a person.
Yeah.
So this is my stance on it. I don't think you have to post your partner, and I'm specifically talking about people who use social media regularly. I don't think you have to post your partner. I feel like
you should want to, though.
No, I don't agree. And this is my reasoning why. Because if a couple want to keep the relationship private, not secret, private, then they have every right to not post their partner. However, making people aware by, let's just say you have an Instagram, keeping or putting it, I know this might seem corny to some people, but putting it in your bio, putting it somewhere, making people know that you have a partner, that you are taken. But for example, if someone has a social media account and their social media account is just they're wearing fashion, their fashion wear, or they have a certain aesthetic on their profile, or they just want to keep their relationship private. They should have the right to do that. I don't see the problem with that. Again, private, not secretive, because I also feel like you should trust your partner to be able to, if they are looking single on their profile, that if they do get a message or someone slides in the DM, they can say, I'm happily taken. The person might not be on my profile, but I'm happily taken. Thanks, but no thanks. Cool, bye. That's it. Have trust in your partner, and have trust in yourself, and self-confidence in yourself that you are that person. So my stance is different. Another thing before we close this one up, I think that my reasoning for that is because I'm big on energy, and I feel that there's too many evil eyes out in the world. Like, people look at your situation and be like, how did that person do this? How did that person get that? Just haters and hate. And if you want to keep your relationship away from that and away from people that are hating and hating just to hate, hating for no reason, they don't know you, they don't know your partner, they just don't like seeing people in love, people happy, then by all means you don't need to put your relationship online. That's it. That's how I feel. I hope I explained it to make you like understand my point of view.
Yeah, I just said you've told me.
I've told it from the beginning. Yeah. And another thing is, when you put your relationship online, you should expect for people to be up in your business. Don't be surprised when people are like, oh, what's going on over there in their yard? Who's cheating on who? Blah blah blah. And then they see you out with a friend, and that friend's a girl, and then they think that girl is you're cheating on your partner. Things like that. All that will come with you posting your partner on. It can and may come with you posting your partner on social media. People and being nosy and just drama. People love drama. Yeah, that's my answer. Gifts are returnable after a breakup.
No.
Yeah.
I already said this to him before. I said that if you give someone, like when you buy someone a gift, you're not buying it for yourself. You've already bought that gift for that person, therefore it is theirs. So done. You can't have it back afterwards. That's just petty. Thank you.
I agree 100%. Like, sentimental things is a little bit different. Like, some people can detach themselves from the sentiment and still wear the stuff, which is fine. I think that maybe certain things that that you maybe can't remove the sentiment. I think anything that you can't remove the sentiment from, you should give back. Because
throw away.
Or throw away, because that thing's gonna remind you of that person consistently.
It feels like you're wearing something. It actually feels like you're wearing something that doesn't like fit you anymore. Yeah. And you just like it feels like it doesn't belong to you anymore.
Yeah, I get that.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, I think that if you are a person that can't remove the sentiment from the item, you should either give it back or get rid of it. You can have more than one soulmate.
This question is so hard because there's so many people in the world, and like there's so many different countries that you haven't been to. Like, who's to say that if we don't work out, you go to another country and you get into a relationship that's just as good as ours? No,
I don't agree with I agreed with everything up until you said just as good. I don't agree with that. Because
or even like it could be better, or I don't know.
But it could. I
just want to say my last point is, but I do think that there are very few people that you can have, like very very few people that you can have a deep, real, soul tie kind of connection with. Like I don't know if it's one person, and I only say that because there's like everybody's so spread out. Like if we all lived on the same squashed piece of land or whatever, then I could be like, oh yeah, there's one person. But because this, I think that you could go somewhere, you could find someone, and you could build something good with that person as well. I don't know if it would be, I don't know if it would be as good as what we have here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't think, personally, I don't think that if we didn't work out and I found someone else, that it would be as good as us. I feel like, I don't know, because I feel like I found my person, you know what I mean? Like,
so,
I don't know.
no, I like I said, I agree up to the point where you said just as good, because I feel that you obviously meet a lot of people in your life, and people say that they fall in love with these people, and you fall in love multiple times, whatever, right? Let's just say a relationship was tick boxes, okay? Let's just break it down into simple, basic terms. So if a relationship is based on, you know, someone ticking all your boxes or a bunch of boxes, I feel like there's not many people in the world that will tick
like majority of your boxes,
if not all your boxes, right? So if you have to find someone else that ticks the same amount of boxes, let's just say we don't work out and I find someone else that ticks just the same amount of boxes as you, they're gonna tick different boxes. I already know they're gonna tick different boxes. This is just personally me. I've been through enough relationships, long term and short term, to know that what I have with Kelsey is something that I haven't experienced before. You know what I mean? So
Guys, that doesn't
can't
matter
even
how many.
explain
It doesn't
anything about
it doesn't matter how many times he says this. Every single time, I'll just.
So what I'm trying to say is, yes, you could find another person that seems like a soulmate, but that person is just ticking multiple other boxes that the other person wasn't ticking.
Yeah.
But they're ticking the same amount of boxes, if that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah. Because you just go through life and you meet these people and like, oh, this person is ticked, especially at the beginning in the honeymoon phase of relationships, if there is such a thing. This person has ticked this many boxes, and then as you progress, you realize they haven't ticked as you mature maybe in your relationship, you realize they haven't ticked a bunch of boxes that were important to you, or you missed, or whatever it is, and then you're like, okay, this person isn't as compatible with me as I thought. I will say this, however, I don't agree with, I as I get older, I don't agree with the term soulmate. I don't think there is such a thing as a soulmate because of that reason. Because I could go somewhere else and find someone that ticks boxes. They might not tick the boxes like you or the same boxes as you, but they tick boxes. You get what I'm saying? So if I never found you, I would consider that person my soulmate. Yeah. But on the other side of the world, here's my soulmate. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? That's why
I'm saying, like, I don't know if there's one soulmate. There might be one that you think is your soulmate, but I don't know if there's one.
I just don't think soulmate exists. Like, it's not about it being not being one soulmate. I just don't think a soulmate exists. Because I know many successful marriages that if you looked at it, they're like, these people don't even look like soulmates. You know what I'm saying? Like the term soulmates. But those two people have ticked each other's boxes that were important to them. And
if they didn't tick certain boxes, they worked on being
100%.
They worked on being able to tick those boxes,
or even half tick those boxes to satisfy their partner. That's just what it's about. Yeah. With this whole soulmate thing, especially throughout school, you used to hear people say, "Oh, this guy, he's my soulmate. He's my forever." The guy, when the whole school knows the guy's cheating on the girl, or the girl's cheating on the guy.
Sad.
Like, that's not a soulmate. Like, that's why I think that the term is just there's not enough. As I get older, there's not enough substance there for me to think that soulmate is a thing.
But there is such a thing as, you know, the love of my life.
Yes, there is. That's definitely a real thing.